Next up is Matt. Matt Rathgeber says, hey, where is the balance between starting a hitter who's quote-unquote not good, but tends to get lots of clutch hits and replacing them with someone who's more consistent all the time? I'm asking regarding Carlos Santana, but other players like him throughout history as well. So this is a good topic. We've talked about this a little bit on Twitter. So let me reread a part of Matt's question. But gets a lot of clutch hits. Now let me stop right there. So in Carlos Santana's specific situation, and this isn't me calling out Matt because he's not saying that Santana has a specific number of clutch hits and that they're worth anything in particular. This is me adding to the question, the conversation. How many clutch hits do you think Carlos Santana has had as a Seattle Mariner? And what do you consider clutch too? Something after the fifth inning that ties the game or gives the team a lead, something like that. So the close and late statistics at Baseball Reference, maybe something like that. So since he's become a Seattle Mariner, we know he's hit the home runs. And I think all but one have either tied the game or given the Mariners the lead. Now, not necessarily like in the 7th or 8th inning or anything like that, but you know, like he's come up big in some spots, right? And there's a lot of value in that. There absolutely is. But clutch hitting isn't a real skill. That's not an actual skill. There's no evidence that it's a real skill. Hitting is a skill. Teams don't evaluate players like in free agency or whatever and then go, well, this guy doesn't have the overall numbers. You know, he's only hitting 250 with 12 homers this year, but his stats with runners in scoring position are even better. Let's get him instead of signing Dansby Swanson. No, right? Like that's not happening, right? Or even if the numbers were relatively close, you're not leaning toward the guy who in 1 year like has better clutch stats, or even for his entire career has better stats in what everybody wants to call the clutch, because it is a small sample. Clutch statistics are in a small sample. So Carlos Santana has close and late with the Seattle Mariners. He has 6 hits. 3 of them homers. But close and late, he's hitting 206, 303, 461. Close and late with the Mariners. I mean, that's not special. It's not. And the way that Matt put that question, but gets lots of clutch hits and replacing them with someone who is more consistent all the time. So if you get a consistent hitter, for example, I'm just going to use Josh Bell because that's the example I used when the Mariners traded for Santana. I was disappointed, thought they should have just paid 2 or 3 times as much and got Josh Bell. So Josh Bell, by the way, is a good enough hitter to where some of these late and close situations that you're needing Carlos Santana or somebody to come up big in don't even exist because Josh Bell is putting up a 130 WRC plus. He's essentially Ty France. So you'd get literally he's Ty France. Josh Bell, so you get another Ty France for the rest of the year. That's significantly better than Carlos Santana. Hey, it's Jason Churchill. To get the full episode, as well as every other episode of the podcast, past and future, subscribe for as little as $5 per month by going to bit.ly/getthepod. That's bit.ly/getthepod, all one word. A link you can also find on my Twitter profile. Hey, thanks for checking out Baseball Things.